EK, should a first-time writer share their first, second, even third draft of their manuscript with family and friends?
That is a really interesting question. Yes and no. I shared mine with family, but not all family are writers, you know, and can give you the kind of feedback you want. But what I did is I shared it after it was done, because I found telling the story wasn't that effective. They had to see it done, or reading a chapter here and there wasn't effective. They really didn't know what I was trying to do. Unless you want somebody to edit it. Now that's different. But if you want feedback on the story, they couldn't get it into their, you know, they just aren't there. They're not educators. Educators tend to, or especially English teachers, can look at it and, you know, kind of give you some feedback. So when it was done, yes, I got some feedback. And, you know, everybody liked it, but it's, you know, it's good, you know, but, you know, will it sell? You know, will it get a publisher and things like that? But not much more than that. I just did a little. So to recommend it, you're not going to get what you want, but you're going to get enough to give you some hope or some ideas of what you need to do.
So were the publishers that you submitted it to the first ones to actually see the finished product, or did you get it by any person that was sort of a confidant that you trusted to look at it?
No, I didn't have anybody look at it except my husband, but that was about it. But my publisher read the whole book. When it's ready, she said, send it to me. And I said, it's good. And she was very kind, and she read it, and she called and said, I can't put it down. I had to change what I was doing over the weekend. It's really good. I said, I told you it was good. She goes, no, everybody says their book is good. This is good. How did you write such a good book? And I go, well, I don't know. I just wrote it. So then she believed in me, and she met me, and she knew I'm serious. I'm a serious writer. I'm just not writing one book. I'm writing 6. So we went from there, and I liked her. We had a good chemistry, and we went from there. And I liked her too because she was one-stop shop. She's at 5 Star Publishing, and her name is Linda, and she's one-stop shop, and nothing goes without my approval, but they have quality work. I mean, quality work.
Would you give advice to someone else on having them look over a first, second, or third draft of something? Or would you say, do exactly what you do, just listen to your own gut about something? Because there's that sort of perception sometimes when someone you know looks at something, and it's sort of that, and my grandmother used to say, no man's a prophet in his own land. So sometimes maybe people look at things differently when they know you. Do you think that someone should just...
Or they're afraid to say too much or be critical. And they tend to think that they need to tell you about editing instead of revision. And see, the common person might think, oh, I got to look at the periods and the dots and sentences are wrong, and that's not what you really want. You want, did you like the characters? Did you like this? Did you like that? You know, because you can hire an editor to fix all that stuff. So I think the answer from my perspective to that question came to me as an after fact, after the book was out. We gave some advance copies out to some friends, and then I sent some friends some regular copies. And it was really interesting, and from an English teacher's perspective of what they said. Not one person out of the 10 people I targeted to send it to, I said, tell me what you liked. I didn't want to know what they didn't like at first. And not one person said the same thing. Now, in answering your question, see, I wouldn't get the same from every person, and originally might think that is wrong. But as an English teacher, teaching literature in high school, a good piece of literature has different perspectives. And that is a mark of good literature. So when I got something different from each person, then I, from my point of view, had a good piece of writing. And because one person said, I love Wiki, you know, or I love Maisie, or I love the history, or I had an accountant say, I like the way you write. You know, so you got a variety of things, and if you're getting that variety, then you have a decent piece of work.